What's going on, everyone? Tech Me Out here, and you already know I got the goods. So today I am going to be unboxing the iPhone XS Max, the iPhone XS, a leather case, and the Apple Watch Series 4. So all of these items hopefully will be getting unboxed in this video. Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Max. I don't know what y'all are most excited to see, but I'm most excited to see this. So let me go ahead and open this. I went with the 64 gig simply because the price of the higher capacities, not for me. And if you don't know, on my channel, I like to have a conversation versus kind of a presentation as much as possible. So definitely drop your thoughts down below in the comment section. Before I get in here, look at the box. That wallpaper just looks good. And outside of that, it looks like, you know, pretty typical standard packaging. You got iPhone and the Apple logos on the side to match the color of the phone. Okay, so we got our information here. And the XS Max, I like this gold. This shade of gold looks like a piece of jewelry. I like it. I really like this one. This might be my favorite iteration of their gold that they have released. I don't know what to compare it to, but I don't know. Jewelry is the first thing that comes to mind. Like if you have gold jewelry, this is gonna go perfectly with it. Now, if you don't know much about the XS Max, then I'll link a video that I've done with more details about what you can expect with this, but I am gonna power it on because I'm eager beaver to see what it looks like in person, to have a phone that is all screen and it's this size, because this is what I've been wanting. I have the 10, but it's a little bit smaller than I want. I love the size of an 8 Plus, which is what this is more in line with, but with the screen of a 10. All right, while that boots up, we'll talk a little bit about what's in the box. So in the box, we have our headphones, and this go round, we don't have the dongle. So for me, I'm gonna be real with you there too. Like, I don't really care about the dongle because I use AirPods. I'm the type that can give this away. Like, I don't need the headphones. You also have your lightning cable, and it looks like the typical 1 meter lightning cable. It is USB to lightning. And then you have your small 5-watt adapter. So no fast charging here, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I just hope one day we can get some accessories like that in the package. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up because I wanna see what this looks like. You know, surprisingly though, as I hold it and I'm setting this up, it doesn't feel like a monster in my hand. Like, it doesn't feel too big. Basically what I'm trying to say is this feels doable, at least right now. Oh my God, it's just like that pause moment of just pure satisfaction. Oh man, y'all, this looks good on a bigger screen. It's the little things that sometimes make the biggest difference. And not to say that having a bigger screen is a, you know, minute detail, but this really looks good. And I really love the fact that with this OLED screen and this wallpaper, the way the wallpaper is, it totally makes you forget that you have that little chin at the top. Everything just blends in together and just looks really good. What can I test? The camera? First thing I wanna test on the camera is the portrait mode. I wanna mess with this depth thing. What can I grab a photo of? Sure can, Sarah too ill. There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
That does look good. All right, so I'm gonna cross compare this to the iPhone 10 and see how it looks. I mean, they're both 12 megapixel cameras in all honesty. I don't know if we would notice that much of a difference. Comment below, do y'all notice the difference? If so, what do you notice the difference in the pictures? Even though the photos might not look that drastically different, there is a feature on the XS Max that is not offered on the 10, and that is depth control. Instantly, when I hit edit, it takes me to the option to adjust the f-stop. So for taking it down to 1.4, makes it so blurry it almost looks unrealistic in this particular case, but if I wanted to bring the background in focus, I can do that. That looks good. I will be doing a test between the iPhone XS Max and the Galaxy Note 9, so stay tuned for that because I'm gonna dive into this a little bit deeper. Thoughts thus far of the XS Max, I like it. I love the color. It just looks refined and classy and luxury. And I love the display because it's the size that I've been wanting for a screen like this. And I'm just really interested to see how it's gonna be in hand over time as I'm using it, if I find I have more scenarios where I almost drop it, or if it's gonna be manageable, especially being a female with probably average to smaller hands. Next is the iPhone XS, and this is size-wise the same as the iPhone X, but we already unboxed the XS Max, so it's probably gonna be the same items in here as it was there, but let's just dive in here. Same box setup, other than the wallpaper being a little bit different in this case, because for the iPhone XS, I got silver instead of gold. So we have the paperwork, and then we have the phone, and just like the iPhone XS Max, we have the headphones without the dongle, and your lightning cable and adapter. So same setup in here as well. Ooh, silver looks really nice, but it looks more white than silver, especially with the silver Apple logo. So I'm sure this is gonna be much like what we've already experienced with the XS Max and the 10. So I'm going to save actually setting this up for later and move on to the watch. I did get a different color this time, and I do want to point out to you all, because this confused me when I purchased it. The gold that you get with the base model Apple Watch, the $399 version, the aluminum version, is a different shade of gold than the stainless steel. So the aluminum version is more like the old gold, and the stainless steel version, which starts at $699, is the new gold. And that confused me when I purchased it because I thought it was all the new shade of gold. We got pull tabs this time. That's different. Oh, am I ripping it? Am I pulling it right? Hold up. I feel like I'm about to rip something. Okay, no, I did it right. Interesting. It's like opening a present, almost. All right, look at Apple. Now that felt like opening a gift, but something about pulling the tabs and then seeing this colorful interior here of all the different Apple Watches and the bands adds to the unboxing experience. Even this is different, and pulling it up like this, the whole box, oh my gosh. It's the little stuff, yo. It's like a base. Oh, that's the band, but the way they had it stacked made it seem like it was a base. So the band is in a separate box this go round. It's not in the same box as the watch. I like this. So this time the actual watch is in this little leather, feels like leather, like sleeve, which is nice for transporting. So I find that interesting that I didn't think they would give you a circle, an inner circle at all. Right. But it seems like if you have the non-cellular version, they give you a black inner circle, and with the cellular version, a red inner circle. So while this boots up, we will dive into the box and see what else we got. Apple paperwork, and the wall adapter, so a 5-watt wall adapter. And then beneath all of this, we have the Apple Watch band. So I went with the Sport Loop, just to switch it up a little bit. And I was really torn between this color, black, and the gold stainless steel. Like, I don't know, I just gotta see. I always get black. Maybe I need to set these up first, and then we can get a good comparison. So the watches are finally set up, and man, even the new watch face alone has me, I like this cluster of applications as my watch face, or cluster of complications rather, as my watch face. That looks good. I really like that. That gives me more than I need. This is the Series 3, this is the Series 4. The Series 4 is 40 millimeters, I wanna say, and the Series 3 I have here is a 38 millimeter. Yeah, the text is even bigger by default. Yeah, I like the Series 4, I like this. Just first impressions, the display alone looks good, and I'm excited about that new watch face. The heart rate sensor there is even a little bit different, but I think the video is probably long enough now, so I'm not gonna unbox the case in here as originally planned. I will save that though for, I have another video, which is the best iPhone XS and XS Max accessories. Not all of my recommendations are from Apple. I do have other accessory recommendations that I'm excited to show you all. I'm excited to test these products out. And yeah, drop down your comments below. Also drop down below anything specific that you want me to answer about the things in which I got in reference to questions you may have. I will be responding to some of you following this video, so let's definitely have that conversation. Team TMO, thank you so much for your support. Also, somewhere on the screen, you'll see my face. If you want, you can subscribe by clicking on it, and if you want to watch some more content, there's going to be a video over there as well. Till the next one, as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.